That was such a hard location. Oh my god. Yeah, you know what? I think we're due to go back to town. We have stuff to sell. Oh yeah, travel.
I need to catch my breath.
I know. Everybody's tired. The oak that's trade. Don't know what that is. Huh. We have quite a bit to do in here. Like, we have to talk to so many people. Amiri probably. But also the 2 new people we recruited. Sorry, no, just Tristan. But still. Oleg? Yeah, Oleg. Tuskadar is dead. You could mount his head on the wall as a trophy. A masterwork longbow? Okay. Oleg looks at the bloodstained boar head with respect, touching its tusk with his fingers to test how sharp it is. That's one heck of a beast. I'd love to have a trophy like that, but a deal is a deal. The head goes to old Benzen and his bounty goes to you. Well, farewell. Awesome.
No stopping now.
How may I serve you?
I found the Temple of the Elk and killed the beasts there.
Erastil be praised, you finally returned, my good friend. Tristan told me how you helped him at the Temple of the Elk. Thank you for heeding my request. My heart is calm and filled with confidence that I've followed the will of my God. I would like to reward your bravery. I possess no treasure, but please take this as a token of appreciation. As far as I know, your next target looks to be the Stag Lord himself. With the Temple of the Elk cleansed of evil, the fog surrounding us should disperse to reveal the path to the brute's lair. Of course, magic so powerful is unlikely to disappear all at once. Bide your time. Follow up on other concerns while you wait. I will gladly aid you on your noble quest. Erastil himself foresaw our meeting.
Judd bows piously. Do you understand the true meaning of your visions now?
I trust in their truth. These visions, they were the voice of Erastil himself. Quiet but clear. Before all this happened, I believed Erastil had turned his back to me. But now, I see clearly. He has shown me divine mercy, for he has led me to you and invited me to aid in a fellow priest's deliverance. Lady Sarenrae and Erastil walk the paths of the gods hand in hand, and so must their servants as well. Tristan is undoubtedly still very young, and youth is a time of naivete and confusion. But I see kindness and strength of spirit in him, traits indispensable to a priest. I sense that all that's transpired thus far is only the beginning, and the future promises great things for Tristan and for you. This is why Erastil led me to the Temple of the Elk. Day and night I pray for you and for my young friend. May the Stag God lead you down the true path.
Awesome.
As you wish.
That's great. XP wise, we're still a ways away, unfortunately. Nice. Tristan smiles as you approach. Greetings. How may this humble chosen of the great Sarenrae help you? Tell me all yourself. About myself? I wouldn't know where to begin. Tristan pauses for a moment in thought. You know my name, my faith. I follow Sarenrae, and I've traveled from Padisha, Empire of Kalesh, to here. This is the first time we see this. The vast Padisha Empire of Kalesh dominates much of south-central Casmeron. It grew during the Age of Destiny, and its line of emperor has been unbroken for thousands of years. Half a dozen satrapies, the size of countries, separate Kadira from the imperial heartland of Kalesh. Each satrapy pays homage to the decrees of the empire, but the grip of the empire is looser than the farther one goes from its heart. What else do you want to know? Forgive me, but your manner and appearance, you don't strike me as a Kelishite. Tristan smiles softly. You have nothing to apologize for. Truly, I have received my name and appearance from my parent, who had come to Kalesh from afar. I never knew them for the fate that separated us when I was young. So I grew up in Kalesh, raised by fellow followers of Sarenrae. My home is where my heart is, within the temples of the great goddess, among the wise and generous men that took upon themselves the care of a child that was so unlike them. I learned mercy and patience at an early age. And it is these virtues that have made me the man I am today. Do you enjoy traveling? Tristan nods, his eyes light up. Oh yes. No library and no archive, however large, would have ever allowed me to learn as much of the world as I have in my journeys. It was only outside the temple walls I realized every living being is a world unto themselves, a world where many contradictions and passion coexists. Each realm leaves its mark on the lives that live there. Only by visiting it, by breathing the same air, walking on the same soil, can you understand its people, what drives them, what frightens them, their dreams, and how they honor their gods. Doesn't being outside the temple make you uncomfortable? Tristan shakes his head. There are many ways to honor one's gods. It is true shrines play a role in their lives of many of the faithful, but even more find other ways to serve Sarenrae. The healing light values good deeds above all else. I cannot stand by and watch evil claim others. Tristan thinks for a moment, then raises an eyebrow. Perhaps that is another reason why I chose to go on my pilgrimage, leaving behind the temples of Kalesh. Tristan touches his chest. My faith is in my heart and in my hands. Millions honor Sarenrae and her temple, and my soul is filled with joy when I think of their devotion to the goddess. Nevertheless, my path is a different one. Do you know where you're going next? No, my thoughts were far from it, for my mission here is not yet done. Tristan stares at you in surprise. Why do you ask? Do you wish me to leave your lands? Of course not. You're my comrades in arms, and I trust you completely. Tristan's face lights up. Thank you. I am pleased I could be of assistance. What can you tell me of Sarenrae? Oh, no, sorry. Tristan lowers his head. Forgive me if my stories have bored you. I'm not accustomed to speaking about myself, and in truth, take little enjoyment in it. Yeah, what can you tell me of Sarenrae? Sarenrae is the goddess of temperance and patience. Solar Flame, goddess, teaches us compassion for the weary and mercy to those who go astray. What would you like to know of her? I'd like to know about the history of your faith. There is much to tell, but I'm afraid I would miss the mark and fear I would bore you. Is there something specific you wish to know? How did Sarenrae come to be? Sarenrae is one of Golarian's eldest deities. Once she was an angel that had gathered the armies of her celestial allies behind her. The battle in which she showed her valor decided the fate of a whole world, and in her victory she was rewarded with divinity. In the sacred text, Sarenrae is shown as a beautiful bronze-skinned maiden, her hair dancing flame. Tristan smiles slightly, but her appearance is not what matters. It is the grace that brings with her touch, healing, and salvation. Tell me about this battle you mentioned. What was the act of valor of Sarenrae? Her greatest moment of glory is her battle against the monstrous Rovagog. Imprisoned since the age of creation, the god Rovagog, also known as the Rough Beast, the Great Destroyer, and the World Breaker, seeks only to destroy creation and the other gods. Believed to be imprisoned in a state of torpor somewhere deep within Golarion, his increasingly restless stirrings are taken by many to be the cause of volcanic activities and earthquakes. His worshippers are known for embodying the god's dominion over destruction, disaster, and wrath. Ruvagog, who threatened to destroy Golarion, Serenry delivered the strike that staggered the horrendous creature and her allies and allowed her allies to shackle it. Once the rough beast was captured, the goddess split the earth and the gods threw the behemoth into the depths. Once it was done, the goddess sealed the pit and commanded her faithful to stay away from the scar that was left in the land. Tristan falls silent for a few moments. Alas, mortal beings are imperfect. Not even the most faithful among us can always follow their deity's commandments, even when such commandments are meant to save the world and their followers. I, for one, pray the goddess is never again as furious as she was with Gormuz. Gormuz, misinterpreting their goddess's warnings to avoid its location. Instead of believing Gormuz to be a holy city of Serenray, people from all over Casmeron flocked there for millennia, but were slowly corrupted by the imprisoned god Ruvagog's dreams. Serenray continued sending portents and visions to her faithful in Gormuz during this period, but they were ignored and misinterpreted. She finally sent her herald, Kohal, to the people of Gormuz in minus 3923 AR, but they had been so corrupted that they destroyed them instead. In an act of great wrath, Serenray smote Gormuz with her scimitar, destroying it completely and creating an enormous rent in the earth that eventually became known as the Pit of Gormuz. From this great chasm have emerged some of the most powerful and destructive creatures in the whole world's history, known collectively as the spawn of Ruvagog. Damn. You mentioned Gormuz, what happened to it? Tristan sighs. An error of faith, perhaps a lesson, but it speaks of the danger when one listens to mortal words and one stops listening to their faith. Serenray forbade her followers from coming near the place of Ruvagog's imprisonment, but some of her priesthood misread her will and began to preach of a sacred place where the mightiest of temples dedicated to the goddess were to be constructed. The people listened to these sermons and went forth to the land touched by Serenray's scimitar. On the scar that sealed the well, they founded Gormuz, a holy city that was to become the greatest monument to Serenray. Unsurprisingly, after the city was built, faithful from all Golarion traveled there to worship. Serenray sent omens and visions urging followers to leave this dangerous place filled with the dark will of the shackled Ruvagog, but in their pride, the people misinterpreted or ignored her signs altogether, for they had already come under Ruvagog's influence. Finally, the goddess sent her herald to the city, but the fanatics killed him. Realizing the people had turned from her, the enraged goddess smote Gormuz, raising it from the face of Golarion with a single strike of her scimitar. Tristan shakes his head. Today it is called the Pit of Gormuz, a well of pain and suffering. Is a 20-mile-wide chasm located in the windswept wastes of eastern Casmeron. Over thousands of years, a dozen spawn of Ruvagog have emerged from the pit to threaten Golarion, and legends tell that the god Ruvagog himself is bound at the bottom of the pit in time immemorial. Tell me about the Pit of Gormuz. Tristan shakes his head. It's a great crevasse in eastern Casmeron. Is the large continent to the east of both Avistan and Garoon. It is dominated politically by the Empire of Kalesh, a vast realm that extends even to Avistan. Kadira is its westernmost satrapy. The lands surrounding it are dead, soaked in poison. The Pit of Gormuz seems bottomless until someone dares to gaze into its depths. All who have dared to tell a strange, distant glow, a glow that followed them in their dreams ever since. Throughout all of history, the Pit of Gormuz has spawned creatures, hideous beasts of overwhelming power and driven by only a single desire to destroy everything they see. Some were defeated, such as the nightmarish Ulunat, whose carapace to this day towers over the capital of Assyrian. One of the first civilization to rise in the wake of Earthfall, Assyrian is also one of the greatest empires in the history of Golarion, a nation of great knowledge, wealth, and power. This ancient land harbors pyramids, mummies, terrible curses, and endless sands, as well as culture steeped in proud traditions, devout respect for the gods, dedication to communal service, and unswerving devotion to its rulers. Assyrian today is just emerging from millennia of Kelishite rule and regaining the legacy of the pharaohs supplanted by these foreign oppressors. So Egypt. Others proved too strong to be defeated by mortal hands. Tristan frowns. The most terrible of them all was the Tarask. We know the Tarask. The Armageddon engine, who to this day lies dormant deep beneath Avistan. Have wars ever been waged in Serenre's name? Tristan sighs. Alas, yes. Terrible battles were once fought between the followers of Nethys, also known as the All-Seeing Eye, is a Gerundi god who holds knowledge and magic above all things. He gained enough power to witness all things, and this both fueled his divinity and shattered his mind. He is a god of magic, torn between destroying the world with one hand and saving it with the other. Norgorber is known as the once mortal god of thievery and assassination, as well as a keeper of secrets. He is called a Reaper of the Reputation by some, but he has more insidious titles amongst worshippers who venerate his other three aspects: Black Fingers, Father Skinsaw, and the Grey Master. He remains an enigma to most, and his true motives are unknown. Many of his own followers remain ignorant of his plans and designs. Norgorber is the only evil god amongst the Ascended. Okay. And Serenre in the lands known as Rahadum. The nation of Rahadum is in northwestern Gurund is unusual in that it is the only nation known to have forbidden the practice of any and all religions in the wake of the Oath Wars, which raged centuries ago between the faiths of Nethys, Norgorber, and Serenre. To my shame, I must admit that this conflict was started by my brothers and sisters. They came to a foreign land to make way for the goddess's light with sword and fire. That calamity became known as the Oath Wars, a catastrophe that led the inheritors of Rahadum to deny all gods, banning all faiths on their lands. Alas, the mortal vessel is imperfect, and even a pure faith may be distorted by blind ambition. Tristan goes silent for a moment, and great suffering may occur in its name. Okay, what are the teachings of Serenre? Solar Flame Goddess is the light of salvation. Even to those who have been forsaken by the other gods, she teaches us mercy and forgiveness, for as long as they may be useful to a soul's salvation. You make it sound as followers of Serenre will try to find good even in a bandit with a knife to their throat. Do not mistake compassion for weakness. One hand of Serenre is shrouded in healing light, the other holds a scimitar. Following their goddess, the priests learn to wield this weapon starting in childhood, and they do not hesitate to use it if a dispute cannot be settled peacefully. Serenre preaches mercy, yet her compassion is not infinite. We give a second chance to all who ask, but if they reject it, if they persist in their sins, they will face the goddess's retribution. Are there any undeserving of mercy? Tristan blindly gazes past you into the distance for several moments. When he speaks again, his voice is quiet, reflective, as if echoing his thoughts. Undeserving of mercy. Would even Serenre herself find the compassion to... Tristan shudders as if awakening from a trance. Forgive me, your words, they're not easy ones to reconcile, and even priests such as we debate them to this day. What is the point at which a soul is irredeemable? Or is it a failing of the priests themselves? These are difficult questions you ask, questions wise men have debated for centuries. Does a being that has been tainted by evil to its very roots, that rejects its own salvation, still deserve compassion? Can those compelled to do evil by others still seek forgiveness? There is no easy answers on these issues among Serenre followers. As for me, I believe that every soul carries the potential for goodness within. No matter the crime, the guilty may find forgiveness if they repent and cast off the evil that led to the deed. I believe this with all my heart. I am going to go with lawful good. Yeah, I do not agree. There are crimes that cannot go unpunished. Tristan folds his arms. What is of greater importance, a living soul or the laws of nations? One's salvation or observance of rules? Know that I hold you in high esteem, but it is difficult for me to agree with you on this issue. What are your duties as a followers of Serenray? My goddess strives to see the best even in the dark gods. She never abandons the hope of their redemption. The priests of Serenray follow her teachings, akin to the healing light herself, who emanates warmth and heeds the call of those in need. We aid the suffering in body and spirit throughout Galarian. The priests of Serenray are willing to help anyone, no matter the faith of the one in need. Each plea must be heard. Every misfortune deserves compassion, be it a peasant seeking a blessing for the harvest or a murderer seeking repentance the night before their execution. Sometimes the mercy of Solar Flame Goddess is the last thing that can save one's soul from ruin. We have no right to withhold it from the truly repentant. Okay, how is Serenray worshipped? Many worship Solar Flame Goddess in her temples. Some make the pilgrimage to the Everlight Oasis, which is a holy site for followers of Serenray. It is situated in Zelshabar, a satrapy of the Empire of Kalesh in Casmeron. The oasis is said to have healing and rejuvenating qualities, and followers of the Sun Goddess come from afar and wide to bathe in the water and to commune with fellow members of the faith from other lands. Unfortunately, with the pilgrims come those who wish to prey upon them, and some of them end up robbed or beaten or worse. Damn. But even those who do not serve the goddess directly rarely shun the festivities dedicated to her, the Sunrat Festival for one. What are the temples of Serenray like? Serenray shrines are often open to the sky and to the goddess's life, bringing sunlight. Her light fills the temple and shrouds the parish in warmth and grants its blessing to all in need. In Kalesh, crowds gather during the services so that all may feel the blessing of the goddess. The most ingenious devices are constructed by some of the faithful to please the goddess. I have seen a temple of Serenray which houses a complicated array of mirrors, all to direct the light of the sun to the altar. Tell me of the Everlight Oasis. I have never been there, but the story says it is a wondrous place sacred to Serenray's faithful. The oasis is located in Zelshabar, a satrapy of the Empire of Kalesh situated on the edge of the Empire's imperial lands. Its claim to fame is that it is the location of the Everlight Oasis, a site of pilgrimage for followers of Serenray, which lies in Casmeron, is the large continent to the east of both Avistan and... Oh yeah, we've read that. Pilgrims from throughout Galarian travels there, seeking the goddess's blessing. According to legend, the waters of the Everlight Oasis are imbued with healing properties, and anyone who bathes in them shall be cured of any ailments. Tristan smiles in thought. Just imagine, a place where people from all around the world come to gather to worship. What stories they must share. What is the Sunrat Festival? The Sunrat Festival takes place on the day of the summer solstice, when the prayers of her folk can reach Serenray the easiest. On this day, Kalesh blooms with color. In each corner of the Padisha Empire, the people praise their goddess by dancing and singing, setting off fireworks and flying kites. I hope this beautiful custom shall one day reach your lands as well. Okay. The more I hear, the more it seems you're No. Yep, that's good enough. What brought you to these lands? I heard rumors. They say these lands are cursed and the curses are growing stronger, as if something is granting them power. I could not ignore such rumors. What curses are you talking about? Tristan cocks his head to the side in wonder. Do you not see? Every word uttered in the heat of an argument turns into a prophecy here, just waiting to fulfill itself. And if it were only for the people, the land itself is seething with curses so ancient their origins are impossible to trace. Take the abandoned temple of Erastil where we met. What happened to it? What force compelled the priests to leave such a magnificent temple behind to the whims of nature? Will we ever know? I myself was nearly slain by beasts. Fortunately, you came along following Jode and saved me. I owe you a great debt. You've come a great distance indeed. Tristan laughs heartily. When you look at it that way, then yes. But please, do not think that I came all the way from Kalesh because of mere curiosity. I was wondering long before that. It is a custom of our faith. The farther our paths take us, the more people we may help. Why did Jode see you in his premonition? Sarenrae sees all the good gods and goddesses as her allies. Many have fought alongside the goddess against the menace of Rovagog, Eristil among them. By offering my prayer to Sarenrae, I'll let her know of my misfortune in the Temple of the Elk. The merciful goddess did not ignore my plea, but who could have she asked for aid than Erastil, whose faith is strong in these lands? Erastil had sent Jode a sign, and you came just in time to rescue me. Tristan sighs. To tell the truth, I was certain my journey was at an end, and those creatures were to be the death of me. You have spent much time here. What do you think the future holds for these lands? These are cruel lands. As I came here, I bore witness to much pain and suffering, but I have seen equal kindness among those seeking to protect themselves and their loved ones. The people of the Stolen Lands are resolute and true to themselves. I admire their strength. Alas, I do not know yet what powers the curses that flourish in these lands, but I swear I will not leave until we have the answer and the means to cleanse them. You must forgive me for not swearing on Sarenrae's name, but as of late I have troubled the goddess too much as it is, and it would be better served her through her action, not prayer. Okay. You called yourself the Chosen of Sarenrae. What do you mean by that? Sorry, that was a mere jest. Other acolytes at my temple used to tease me with that title. This should tell you how pious and devoted I was compared to them. And yet my faith is strong. Sarenrae knows this and protects me in times of great peril. If something ever threatens my life, by her divine powers, I am transported to a safe location. Yeah, so she's exactly like Lindsay. Like you just cannot die. Nice, you have new option. Hey, Chief. Amiri gives you a broad grin. What's in your mind? So have you proven yourself to be a mighty warrior? I may have. The trial is finished, and if someone ever doubt me, I prove it. Amiri shakes her fist at the unseen offender. So I'm the chieftain of your new tribe. What do you expect of me? Tribe always must have plenty of food. Tribe's enemies must be tough, not some easy scum. Tribe's fighters must challenge the strongest enemies. Also, well, Amiri contemplates deeply. You must rule the tribe, make big decisions. She waves her hand vaguely. Sure. Okay. Sure. It's all good.
It is done.
Okay, has Valerie have anything to say to me or no? Nope. They really shouldn't have the option to just dismiss the character next to the one that ends the conversation. Seems risky. Okay. Selling. Yeah, I don't need any of these things. I'm gonna keep the wands just in case we might need them. Keep that. I feel like a light pick might be useful for something. I don't know what, but like maybe it could. Nunchaku, like not sure we're gonna use those. I have so many rings of protection, it's ridiculous. I don't need that many. Ooh, natural armor. Great Club +2. Oh. That is a lot of money. 7,000? Damn, son. Oh, we'll buy a few things then. Sure. Maybe we should buy like a full plate for Valerie. That could be nice. And then Lesser reach. It says charged 3. Is it like 3 per day or is it like 3 period? I'm confused. Oh yeah, we're taking that for sure. I don't know. Lots of masterwork weapons. Sure. I think for now it's fine. Deal. Plus, we still have some stuff we can use to give people. So everybody's got a cloak. Yeah, everyone's got one. That's natural AC. Would that give me AC? It would. Huh. She also needs AC though. Wait, she can wear full plates? She's not really casting in battle so far. Don't know if that's going to be a thing later on, but maybe I could do that. Yeah, I feel like that wouldn't be too bad. You don't need AC. You don't really need AC. You don't need AC. Because you're always in the back. As far as I go, I need AC. These are flaming nunchucks. Damn. Interesting. Show me your wares again. Is there any other armor? Yeah, like this. This would actually be better, the half plate, than the bend and mail, I think. I'm gonna get it. Yeah, 20 AC. Without the shield buff. So actually not bad. Like I have 18 unbuffed, which is pretty high up there. 24 unbuffed. Like, it's pretty cool. Although, would does mage armor even work? 4 armor bonus to AC. So it probably works. I would assume. Rope.
Follow me.
Anything else? Nope. 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 That's worth so much money. Thing is, I don't know if we're going to use it or not. Hmm. I'm going to be selling these 2 armors. There's no need to carry them around. Yeah, I don't know yet what we're going to do with that.
Stopping now.
Mm-hmm. Deal. Blur is actually so nice. It's like 30. Oh, I'm so dumb. Did I save before? Oh, I didn't save before, did I? I wanted to change my spells. Damn it. She got spells now. Like, like a bunch of enlarged person would be fantastic. I'm gonna rest again. I'm dumb. I kind of wasted a whole rest, which is super unfortunate, but really have to. No. Yeah. So we're going to be using that a lot. Hmm. Yeah, that's fine. For now. Although burning hands might actually be helpful, but I'm going to keep is some healing. I don't need Shield of Faith though. Yeah, cool. Okay. Me, I don't prep spells. You do, but that's it. You don't prep anything. You actually don't prep anything either. And you both don't have anything. Okay. Do you sell any rods or anything?
How may I serve you?
Bunch of scrolls. Delay poison. Should probably have a few more of these. Atonement. Oh damn. These are pretty expensive, so probably a bit too much. To 5. Because we're gonna go. I do remember this from the first time we played. There's like like we're gonna go to a map soon that has like a bunch of enemies that have poison and they lower your stats and it gets stupid annoying. So by having delayed poison, that should kind of help us out. All right, the goal is going to be to leave because we were complete. We got all the things we needed and we're good to go.
It is done.
So, where are we going this time? Where are we gonna go? I think that's mostly fine. Yeah, we're not bringing you. Let's figure this out. So, where do we go? I think we want to go to Nestle's something, right? The Fangberry Cave and Nettle's Crossing, all that stuff. So maybe we should go there. Maybe we should go in that direction. There is the elk that strayed though, which kind of appeared whenever we were kind of passing by. I wonder if we should go there too. I think maybe we should go there first. I mean, it's right there. I have no clue what's going to be there, though. Nah, we'll try. 11 hours, a lot of time. Oh, God. Uh, not what I thought was gonna happen. But okay. What's this way? Whoa! Oh. Having reached the edge of the milky white blanket, we stopped. I've never seen a denser, thicker fog in all my life. Stretching my hand forward, I could hardly see the outline of my fingers. And if my arms were as long as my companions, I don't think I'd even see my elbows. We exchanged hesitant looks. It would be impossible to find one's way through this haze. Detect magic. Allow us to analyze the fog. Sure. It was clear the gloom was unnatural origin, but who or what could have spawned such a thing? Oh my god, these seems to be terrible options. We tried to light our way with a torch. We do have torches. The fire colored the fog in homely warm tones, but this did not improve the visibility. Sure, let's try this out. I did save, so worst case we could just reload, but that's funny. Fortune favors the brave. Having formed a single line with our hands on each other's shoulders, we moved forward carefully. Soon the air became so damp it was hard to breathe, and we were soaking wet in the blink of an eye. With each step, our eyes told us less and less until finally we were completely blind. It was positively impossible to continue in this way. After a roll call, having made sure all of us were in place, we tried to run around and walk in the opposite direction. Alas, we may as well have had our eyes closed. Stumbling and cursing anything and everything, we strayed for half a day. It was only by sheer luck that we managed to come clear of that place, and exactly in the spot we started from. Tired, wet, and hungry, we swore that there was nothing that could make us walk back into the haze. That is
would be nice, don't you think?
That is hilarious. So you just cannot go left. Okay, that's fine. I don't really care for it. It's okay. I did do it just for the funsies. That's funny though. So okay, so whatever we do, we can't go that way. Stop. Wait, no, because yeah, because this doesn't lead here. There's no way for me to go there, is there? Unless it's from here, maybe? Damn it. Try to avoid. I don't really care. We're gonna reload anyway.
What for Gorum?
I'm curious. What's the path? Nope, that wasn't it. Maybe we just cannot go there, to be honest. Maybe it's literally just impossible. Yeah, and if that's the case, then there's no point going there anyway. So we'll just go like, we'll just go towards Nestle Crossing, I think. Which I'm assuming is towards down this path, right? Oh wait, no, there's a path here. Wait, where that leads? The Endless Plains. I don't know where that is either. We have to end with the Fangberry because the thing is, if I remember correctly, the Fangberry will spoil. Because I do remember parts of the last time we played this, and I'm fairly certain that like whatever we loot in the Quest of Boken needs to be brought back immediately. So ideally, you want to hit the Fangberry Cave towards the end of the thing. Endless Plains. Curious what that is. It's very interesting names. Like, are they, but these are people though. That's a dead person. Scimitar, wand of grease. Yo, what? Device magic. Yours is. She's got the best one for some reason. Wand of grease, bro. 10 charges though. We'll keep that in mind. It might be useful. Might become useful. What was this? Scimitar +1. Who's? I mean, you're using scimitars, but it doesn't really matter though. Because you're not. I'm never fighting with you in the range, but whatever. That's. I don't know what to expect here, man. Like, what killed a horse and a dude? Like, something did this.
It is done.
Another body, another one. A manticore? Oh my god. Do this? I guess, I imagine. I don't know. I mean, I guess move there. It's fine. Ooh, that's the healer. Just, yeah, just that. It's fine. Probably gonna need it too. We weren't buffed, so when's the last time we saved? I did quick save in the planes themselves. Hold on. Now that I know we're facing that, we're gonna pre-buff.
It is done.
Did I already equip you with the thing? You? Yes. So the equipping had been done and processed.
No stopping now.
Okay. All right. Wait, hold on. Is that the best spot to engage? I don't think so. Because we're super cramped. Wonder if there's oh wait, there might be another manticore up here. Wait, these are kobolds. These are kobold bodies. Petrified egg. Touch of gracelessness.
March on.
It flies off and then it goes there, but it aggroes automatically? It does aggro automatically. So regardless of where we are, it will aggro. Straight up. Okay. So that kind of confirms that whatever we do, we have to do it now.
It is done.
No. Like this? Okay.
And Lindsay was called forth.
Oh, please. Lindsay. Jesus. Bro.
Amaranda gratior.
This is my path.
Okay.
I wrote it like I saw it. No stopping now.
There it flies.
Charge!
Yeah, that's a Manticore. Okay. I mean, the thing is, I could potentially go closer. Do I want to, though? I think I probably don't want to move any further than this. Same for you. Nice. Oh boy, here it goes.
Tear them apart!
Big miss. Dazzling display? Should we? Why not? Let's try it. It worked? You are incredibly dazzling. I just have to say, like, you're very, very dazzling. Not bad. It did save on the thing, though, unfortunately. That's fine.
Consider me provoked.
I just realized something. I think I changed my spells and I forgot to sleep. I'll have to make do without. Yeah. This is exactly what happened. Ugh. Where's my save? Was that the latest save? I guess it probably was. Oh, that's annoying.